we're back, everybody. Welcome back. We are now in the bottom layer of the alien base. This is definitely looking alien-y, I would say. Oh, and there we go. Just snipe that guy's head off. Never gets old. There's definitely going to be more chilling about. That guy shot his friend in the ass with a shotgun shell. That's probably the end of their friendship. Well, it's definitely the end of their friendship since I just sniped both of them. So, this looks like a door. This reminds me of Aliens. Like, remember my Alien Trilogy Let's Play? This area reminds me of that. Sorry, I'm not Sal. So I couldn't really hand you a wrench or a toolbox or anything, but I did hand you a sniper bullet to the head. Right, okay. Let's go around. Ugh. No, when I said go around, I didn't mean go around. I didn't mean fall to the ground. Right, okay. Oh, no. Up. Very tight spaces here. Oh, I was sure that I'd fallen off there. Very sure. But thankfully not. Okay, so here we go. This is definitely a cross, but no, it's not. Okay. This is probably where all the artifacts come from.
Come on, how bad can it be? What do you mean? There's dead bodies everywhere. Must be something special, though. I'll bet the auto defenses are all tapped out. First man in gets the finder's bounty, you know. Forget it. You scared? Damn straight. Okay, then. Could have been a hero. Could have been a hero. Shut up. Man down.
Well, I did shut him up for you. I did shut him up for you. Right, so let's go down. So looks like this area is really... Oh yeah, that's all defensive things. Can I shut these down? Can I shoot at them? Negative. Right, has anyone in this game, other than me, ever heard of a little thing called platforming? You know, you just gotta crouch your way. Did these people seriously just run through the laser beams? Jesus, people, Jesus. Oh, an artifact! It's the artifact. Picked up the artifact, deactivate all the laser beams, turn on something else by the look of it. Yeah, this entire place is just becoming active. And there's Izanaga Mercs.
Secure the area. Area secure. He must be further in.
What have I done? Yeah. Yeah, you are pretty dangerous looking. I'm out of ammo. Well, not out of ammo, I just can't. Are you done? I don't... There we go. Now you're done. Okay, so it looks like, again, we have triggered lots of stuff that we probably didn't want to trigger by removing the artifact. which is fine. We can just make our way out. So now we are, what's our objective? Find the bridge entrance to the alien dig site. Wait, did I not do that already? I'm in the alien dig site. Do I need to jump? Do I need to go down there? Or... it would make sense if I... oh yeah, I definitely don't jump down there. Definitely don't. Right, let's go. Continue on. Looks like we've got new enemies. But see, whenever I pick up these artifacts, it always triggers something bad. You would think you would learn to just stop picking them up. Alright, okay. Yep, we're fine. He can survive some falls. Probably couldn't survive a really, really large fall. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one took some damage, but he's quite okay. Continue on. Yep. Incoming! Jesus, these things are annoying. Definitely don't want them to get in close. We just need to make it to the lift. Alright, these guys are down. These are just going to keep on spawning, aren't they? No, I want... back off! I want my shotgun! Fall back. There you go. That ended rather suddenly.
He was in the Marines once before. They threw him out.
Why?
Because he thought for himself. They called it departing from established mission parameters. One time, this colonel ordered him to leave a wounded civilian behind. He told the colonel to shove it and dragged her out anyway.
So, he was a hero.
So he was court-martialed, cashiered, kicked out. He went on cop duty, patrolling the ass end of space with the rest of us rejects. You can tell he hasn't changed, though. Pisses the hell out of Ida, but he still wades in with both fists and does what he thinks is right.
The seventh and final artifact is on a planet in the star system NC962. It's a B-type star, a blue giant that burns hot and bright. The third planet will be bathed in a constant storm of radiation from this powerful and raw sun. We don't know much about the planet itself. It may be the home planet of the Drakk, the creatures who built the installation on Nakoja Abad. 2 survey expeditions came here when the sector was being mapped, but both ships disappeared. It was designated a Class 5 hazard zone. Look, I can't go on with this stupid briefing. Why are we doing this, John? If Drexler is so worried about someone combining the artifacts to form a super weapon, why don't we just leave this one where it is and destroy the ones we've already got? Problem solved.
Destroy them how? You've seen how invulnerable they are. We've blown them up and bombarded them with ion beams, not a dent on them. We can't destroy them, Ida.
Then let's just turn around and go away. Leave this one alone. You don't need to die for this.
Look at everyone who's been after these things. You think if we walk away, the Izanagi will too? The Scar? We need to collect the last artifact and turn them all over to Drexler. If I have to choose between us and the bad guys, I choose us.
I'm not gonna stop you, John. But you're not seeing the whole picture.
This is very obvious what is happening. We are collecting the 7 artifacts.
Persuaded Hawkins to let us keep Niban. Good thing, too, because I wouldn't trust anyone else to get the dropship down in there.
I heard. Now he thinks you're God.
Tell me about these Drakk.
We haven't had much time to study them. They appear to be a form of artificial life, robotic creatures who create and repair their own bodies, having killed off their biological ancestors centuries ago. I'm betting they're almost completely invulnerable, the toughest enemy you've faced yet.
I've been thinking about Tycho.
I don't want to talk about that.
I do. You can't forgive yourself for sacrificing those people.
I didn't sacrifice them. They weren't pawns in a chess game. You can say it. I killed them.
And you can't forgive yourself. You think you betrayed them. But have you ever wondered what they would have chosen?
I didn't give them a choice.
But if you had, don't you think they might have said, go ahead? Don't you think they might have weighed their lives on the same scales you did and said, it's better that we few die so millions more may live? That's the same choice humans have been making for centuries, Ida. You can't destroy yourself because you were the one who had to make it again.
Get out of here, John. Isaac is waiting.
How you holding up, Isaac?
Doing all right, boss.
Looking forward to going home after this?
Nah, worried. Don't want to fall back.
You've got it licked, don't you?
I've been clean, boss. Not a drop since I came on board. But I'm weak. I only made it because I keep the stuff off the ship.
You're stronger than you think.
How do you figure?
You've worked deals with every supply sergeant from here to Daedalus to scrounge us equipment, right?
Yeah, so?
You could have smuggled booze on board anytime you wanted, but you didn't. Nobody can be strong all the time, but you've been strong when it counts. Got anything new for me?
I took a bunch of Drakk pieces and cobbled them together to make a laser. Definitely worth checking out. Also, I figured out the triggering device on that floating orb thingy you found.
Give me another look at that Drakk laser.
I put this thing together from bits and pieces you found in the labs on Nakoja Abad. It uses a proto-Drakk pod for ammo, and it shoots out a laser pulse that's sort of like a conventional railgun. No alt-fire yet. I'm still waiting for inspiration.
Tell me about that hunter-killer.
I figured out a control mechanism for those floating orbs you found on Nakoja Abad. Your primary fire launches the orb at an enemy, so it circles around him and shoots at him. The alt fire is a defensive mode. The orb will circle you and try to shoot down any inbound projectiles.
And we are back with a brand new, let's try this new gun out. Pretty cool, I'd say. Okay, so this looks very endgamey, but I know for a fact this isn't going to be endgame. But I'm going to end this recording session here. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Unreal 2 The Awakening. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel for further content from myself within 5. If you want to get in touch with me, leave a comment in the comment section below, or go to the end of the social media in the description box below. I love hearing from you guys, and always it was a pleasure to have you, and I hope you're well, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.